Alright, and we are back. Okay, right now it is 9:28. It is still Tuesday, and we currently have a chapter uploading from this book, Wheels of Life. And had to make a little bit more space on my memory, so we just decided to allow our battery to charge for a little bit, and then take a little bit of time to put these videos up to upload. So let's go ahead and continue. We are currently on our table of correspondences with our chakras. So let's go ahead and see what this table has in store for us. So we're going to go ahead and bring this book up here. Okay, so coming to the sides, okay, we have the chakra. Okay, starting with the chakra, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so this page is going through the first 5 chakras. Okay, we're going to have the meaning, the location, the element, the energy state, and so on and so forth. So, starting with chakra 1, okay, we have Muladhara. This is the root chakra. Okay, remember, this is what grounds us to the physical being. Okay, its location is in the perineum, which is around the I want to say sacral or sacrum area, the pelvic area. Okay, it's around there. Okay, its element is associated with earth. Its energy state is solid because it's the most densest energy chakra we have within our system. Its psychological effect is survival. It results in grounding. Its identity is physical identity. Its orientation to self is self-preservation. Its demon is fear. Its developmental stage is from the womb to 12 months. And its glands are the adrenal glands. Remember how we were connecting these ones just a little bit earlier. And when we move into a state of feeling we need to survive, our body responds to that by releasing the adrenaline in the bloodstream. And this adrenaline goes to every cell in our body, allowing us to quicker blood flow and faster heartbeat, to breathe quicker, and just supplying your organism with more fuel, you can say. Okay, its other body parts are the legs, feet, bones, and large intestines. Its malfunction is obesity, anorexia, sciatica, and constipation. Its color is associated with red. Its seed sound is lam. And that's remember how we were going over with you the 7 major colors of the rainbow, or the 7 colors of the rainbow, okay, and how each and every single one of these colors resonate with the energy coming from each and every single one of these chakras, okay, and red being the color, the energy which has the longest wavelength, okay, and then orange having a quicker wavelength, so it vibrates at a quicker speed than red, okay. This red would also be identical to the most, how you can say, densest or deepest sound as well. Okay, like if you're listening to music and you hear that low bass in the background, that would be a symbol for red as well, because it represents as a long, solid wavelength. Okay, its seed sound is lam. Okay, remember how we were talking about the Biha mantras? Okay, lam, that being the vibration which we continuously repeat and meditate upon, because that energy resonates with that specific energy coming from that chakra. Its vowel sound is O, O as in rope. Sephiroth, I'm not entirely sure what Sephiroth is, but it's Malkuth. Its planets are Earth and Saturn. And remember how we were talking about how we're all affected by the planets, even from you, and how these 7 chakras are the energies of the 7 planets working through you. Okay, its planets is Earth and Saturn. Okay, its metals is lead. Okay, so back to our metal. The reason why we have lead on this planet is simply because of Earth and well, no, I might be wrong about that. We even gone over lead, and that this type of material exists on this planet because of the vibration coming from the other planets. Okay, it might be connected with Saturn, and the vibrations of Saturn produce lead on the Earth. Okay, its foods is protein. Okay, gemstones is ruby, garnet, and hematite. Its incense is cedar. Yoga path is hatha. Its rites is to have, and the gunas that it is located on is on the tamas plane. Remember, the tamas is the matter, okay, the material. Okay, moving over to chakra 2. Okay, its Sanskrit name is Swadhisthana. Okay, it's either I've seen them in both. Some say Swati with the W, and some say Svati with the V. Okay, it's either SV or SW, but it's Swadhisthana. Its meaning is sweetness. Its location is in the sacrum. Its element is water. Its energy state is liquid. Its psychological function is desire, resulting in sexuality. Okay, remember how we talked about desire being part of the emotions. Okay, and even with actions, whatever actions that you want to take, you have to first desire to move in that direction. It has to be an emotion that you have within you. Okay, and the emotions are connected with sexuality. That's very interesting how they say that. Okay, identity is with emotional identity. Its orientation to self is self-gratification. Its demon is guilt. Its developmental stage is 6 to 24 months, and its glands are the gonads, which is part of the what is that word? Reproductive system. Okay, other body parts are the womb, genital, kidneys, and bladder, and also the lower back. And its malfunction is sexual problems and urinary trouble. Okay, moving on to the color. Its color is orange. Its seed sound is vam. Okay, its vowel sound is u, as in pool. Its sephiroth is yesod. Planets will be the moon. Metals is tin. Foods is liquid. Its gemstones is coral, carnelian, and yellow zircon. And its incense will be the Damiana. Its yoga path is tantra. Rites is to feel, and its gunas is also on the tamas, the physical plane. And that's very interesting how both of these are result on the physical plane. Because remember what we've learned about even for affection, for example. Affection is a chemical feeling. It's a feeling you get from somebody else. It leaves you feeling accepted from a different type of person, and that creates a lot of emotional states within you. You feel good knowing somebody is doing that for you. So chakra 3 is Manipura. That's its Sanskrit name, Manipura. Its meaning is the lustrous gem. Its location is in the solar plexus. Remember, we've learned about the solar plexus being the seat of our subconscious mind, the organ, the solar plexus and the sympathetic nervous system being the organs of the subconscious mind, okay, in the solar plexus chakra, okay. So its element is with fire, because things take fire in order to be created. Okay, its psychological function is plasma, resulting in will, okay, willpower. Its identity is power, okay. Its orientation to self is ego identity. Its demon is shame. The developmental stage is between 18 and 42 months. The glands is the pancreas as well as the adrenals. Other body parts include the digestive system, liver, and the gallbladder. Next, its malfunction is digestive troubles, chronic fatigue, and hypertension. Its color is yellow. Its seed sound is ram. Its vowel sound is ah, as in father. Its planets are Had and Netzach. Its Sephiroth is Had and Netzach. Okay, its planets is Mars, also Sun. Its metals is iron. And remember what we learned about Mars. Mars being the aggressive planet, the planet of war. And this is associated with chakra 3, which is our own personal power. Its metals is iron. Its foods are starches. Just, carbs. Okay, we need carbs. The body uses carbs mainly for energy. Okay, you notice how this is starches. our willpower center, while our survival Muladhara center is with protein. Okay, protein is what builds muscle. Okay, and those muscles use starches for energy. Its gemstones is amber and topaz apatite. Its incense is ginger and woodruff. Its yoga path is karma. Its rites are to act, and its gunas is on the rajas plane. Remember, rajas is purely the energy, the force, energetic plane. Moving over to chakra 4, we have our Sanskrit name, which is the Anahata, being the heart chakra. Its meaning is unstruck. Its location is in the heart. Its element is air. Its energy state is gas. Its psychological function is love, resulting in peace. Its identity is social identity. Its orientation to self is self-acceptance, self-love. Its demon is grief. The developmental stage with this is between 3.5 to 7 years. Its glands are the thymus. Its other body parts are the lungs, heart, circulatory system, arms, and hands. Its malfunction, it comes with asthma, coronary disease, and lung disease. Its color associated is with green. Its seed sound is yam. Its vowel sound is a, as in play. Its sephiroth is Tifareth, and its planet is Venus. And that's very interesting because we learned that Venus is being the planet of love in our book of You. Okay, and its metals result as copper. Its foods are vegetables. Its gemstones is emerald, tourmaline, and jade. Its incense is lavender. Its yoga path is bhakti. Its rites is to love. And its gunas is both the rajas and the sattva plane. Okay, so it exists both on the energy force plane as well as the mind intelligent plane. That's very cool. Very, very cool. Remember, the heart is the master organ of the body. It releases electromagnetic waves many, many, many times stronger than the brain. The brain being the second master organ of the body. So, chakra 5, moving on. Its Sanskrit name is Visuddha. Okay, its meaning is purification. Its location is in the throat, and its element is sound or ether. Its energy state is vibration. Its psychological state is communication, and it results in creativity. Its identity is creative identity, and its orientation to self is self-expression, being able to express yourself. Its demon is lies. Its developmental stage is between 7 and 12 years. Its glands are the thyroid and then the parathyroid. Okay, remember what we've also learned about the thyroid gland, that simply because we as humans have this thyroid, and that thyroid we've learned in mental chemistry. Okay, this book right here, the thyroid is what made us like land animals. It's what created the evolution to move from water. Its other body parts are the throat, ears, neck, shoulders, and the mouth. Its malfunction is sore throats, neck and shoulder pain, and thyroid troubles. Its color is bright blue. Its seed sound is ham. Its vowel sound is e, as in sleep. Its sephiroth is the Jebura in Chesed. Its ruling planets is Mercury. The metals is also Mercury. Its foods are fruits, gemstones being turquoise. Incense is frankincense and benzoin. Its yoga path is mantra. Remember the Biha mantras. Its rites is to speak and to be heard. And its gunas is on the rajas and the sattva plane as well, being the energy plane and the mental intelligent plane. Now going over our last two, okay, we have our Sanskrit name for chakra 6, which is Ajna. Okay, its meaning is the command center. Okay, it is the center where this intelligence makes choices. Okay, its location is in the brow, between the eyebrows. Its element is light. Its energy state is luminescence. Its psychological state is intuition, resulting in imagination. Its identity is archetypal identity, and its orientation to self is self-reflection. Its demon is illusion. Its developmental state is puberty, and its glands are the pineal glands. Other body parts include the eyes, base of skull, and then the brow. Its malfunction is vision problems, headaches, and nightmares. The color of it is indigo, and its seed sound is Om. Its vowel sound is M, as in M. And Om is actually known to be both for the 6th chakra and the 7th chakra. Om being at 528 hertz frequency, which is also known as a love frequency, which is supposed to be the most fundamental vibration of the universe. Its Sephiroth is Bina or Chokmah. Its planets is Jupiter and Neptune. Its metals is silver. Its foods are entheogens. I honestly have no idea what entheogens are. Its gemstones are lapis and quartz. Its incense is mugwort. Yoga path is yantra. Its rites are to see, and its gunas is the sattva plane, purely mental on the mental and intelligent plane. So let's go ahead and look up really quick on what this entheogens are. Let's go ahead and look up what entheogens are. Entheogens. So entheogens. It says an entheogen is generating the divine within. Is any chemical substance used in a religious, shamanic, or spiritual context that often induces psychological or physiological changes, such as psychedelics, LSD or shrooms, or even, like she was mentioning before, marijuana. Okay, its foods are entheogens. Its food is psychedelics. It's like we were talking about earlier. It's a mind trip. It's not a trip as in you go out and trip out, but it's like a vacation. You raise the vibrations of your mind when you're taking these things. They're mind foods. It's mind food. It's very interesting. It's very, very, very interesting. Okay, next is Sahasrara. Let's go ahead and go over our last chakra. Okay, our 7th one. Okay, so Sahasrara. Okay, being your crown chakra, its meaning is thousandfold. Its location is at the top of the head, and its element is thought. Its energy state is consciousness. Its psychological function is understanding, resulting in bliss. Its identity is universal identity, knowing that you are one with everything. Its orientation to self is self-knowledge. Wow. Its demon is attachment. Its developmental stage is throughout your entire life. It's a stage which continuously moves. Its gland is a pituitary gland, and we've also learned that the pituitary gland is the master gland of the body because it's responsible for the secretions of the other glands of the body. Like, for example, the pituitary will tell your hypothalamus when to release certain chemicals within the body. Its other body parts being the cerebral nervous system, or the central nervous system, or the cerebral cortex, which we've learned is part of the conscious mind. Okay, its malfunction is depression, alienation, and confusion. Its color is violet white. Its seed sound, it says none on here, but like we were saying earlier, we've also heard that Om resonates with both 6 and 7. Okay, it makes a lot of sense too. If it wouldn't be if Sahasrara doesn't have one, because it's just pure consciousness. It's pure, almost nothingness. It's nothing but the source, this energy, this intelligence. Its malfunction is depression. Okay, we already read that part. No seed sound. Its vowel sound is ng, as in sing, or ng. Its Sephiroth is Kether. Its planets are Uranus, which I've learned that Uranus is actually my ruling planet. Uranus, and it's supposed to be Saturn as well, but the metaphysical side of Saturn, they say. Its metals is gold. Its foods are fasting, okay, not eating at all. Okay, its gemstones are diamond and amethyst. Oh wow. Amethyst is my ruling stone too. Its incense is myrrh, gotu, kola. Its yoga path is Jnana. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's Jnana. Its rights are to know, and its gunas is on the sattva, pure mental or consciousness plane.